So you heard the news, right? The FTC is in town. Crusader, this must be your day. And your fans, because the FTC's in town. Nah, man, I don't need to put on a mask. It's coming off. See, I am in it to win it. Credit Solutions. Okay. Former student from the credit game. I believe firmly in don't believe half the things you hear and the other half what you see. Deception comes in many forms, in many ways. So I'm going to reference, you'll see it up here pretty soon here, I'll throw it up. You're going to see a letter from the complaint where it talks about the credit game and all that. But I'm going to refer back to page 60 or line 60. Okay. These lines right here says, okay, and I quote, Mike is going on YouTube talking about he's got the fastest software and he doesn't have to fold letters and send them by mail and you know and got the proprietary letters to go with it. And then right after that, that's a false statement. That's what they write. That's what I read on the report. So I want to point some out. I'm a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. I don't give legal advice. This means that that's what I like to do. I like to research. That right there represents getting down to the truth as you can possibly understand it and know it, right? An individual thing, you know. So you guys know defamation of character? Okay. So what if I were to tell you that I too have the fastest software, access to 2 of them, mind you, different softwares that do the same exact thing. I mean, I could generate 50 letters probably in a matter of seconds with my client's name and where it's going and everything, and then press send and they're gone. Is that a false statement? That's on you. I too have a course, and today is the day that I'm going to come out to say it. You might want to get in the course. Okay, whether you have a bad taste, whether you have the curiosity, whether you have that free will to want to be the best version of yourself and, you know, move ahead in life and not stay, you know, in the muddy waters, and at the same time help people out, you're going to want to get in this course, okay? Because it's for informational purposes only, but information is what I got. And as far as I'm concerned, and as the research I've done, this freedom of speech, right? I got the right to say things and talk about things. And if I talk about putting for example, a credit freeze on my LexisNexis account, which is well, people don't understand what LexisNexis is, you know? So we write this in a way where I want to make it clear, you know, because I want to make it clear that my course that I sell in credit education is what I want to push you into. And you're going to want to take advantage of the prices, okay? The pricing is, it's very, very, very beneficial for you to jump on board now. And I'm teaching the same thing. I'm teaching the same thing as my mentors taught me. And I'm teaching the same thing. And, you know, I'm not going to put nothing out there that isn't true, valid, and you know, and can be validated, you know? So, again, there's nothing illegal by, see, you got to understand real quick, because I opened this LexisNexis subject up. LexisNexis, let's talk about them for a second. They are a personal gathering of information company. That's what they do, okay? They're just another agency and not government agency, okay? No, none of these creditors, none of these collection agencies, not the 3 national bureaus, are anywhere, anyhow, shape or form associated with the government, because they're not. They're a public company, like we are. You know, we have our natural rights, okay? Public. They have a lot of power, so therefore there's laws that have to govern them, and at the same time then there's laws that govern us as well. So we can sit here and point out all the wrong that this guy or basically, I'm going to say, because I don't want to, I could be the next one on the chopping block, you know, but I know what I know my heart, I know my mind, I know where my intent is. I know that my intent is to help as many people as I could possibly help, so that they can change their attitude, they can change the way their scope on things in life. And you know what? Once you see, at some point or another, the problem with this credit thing is that the lack of education, somewhere down the line, we might have had a bad fall, maybe had a bad mindset, okay? I was one of those, okay? I got nothing to hide. Reformed and changed. My mentality, my mindset is not nowhere near what I used to be and we used to think. It was just immature. I didn't see the consequences for my actions. Now, I see it thoroughly. I work through them, and I can't change who I am. I don't want to change who I am. I want to change the situation that gets people in a bad mood, gets people down, depressed, in the slums, you know? So if everybody was able to, you know what, get a second chance, I bet with education, because see, that's the whole thing. If you're the type of person that needs to get it done for you, and you know, and you got to have your hand walk, and you got to walk to the waters, so you can't make it to the, you know, you can't hike yourself. If you're going to couch it and just want someone else to do all the footwork for you, then this program's probably not going to be for you, you know? And don't need the money. I don't want the money like that. Yeah, I want money. Everybody wants money. I want to get my family paid. And the truth of the matter is I can price it however I want to price it, because I'm not, see, my credit repair service that I offer, because I also do that. So it's balancing the two, okay? The intent is good, the heart is good. I don't throw credit repair, and you will not get any kind of credit repair or any kind of incentive for buying the course. But what you will get in the course is how I will teach you how to do it yourself. I will teach you how you can step by step fix your own credit report. Take control of your own life, take it out of the company's hands, stop throwing your social security number around to everybody, not knowing where it's gonna go, okay? And take control of your life. That's what I offer in the course. A lot more in the course, okay? When I talk about credit education, we're not, you know, credit repair is a fraction of, you know, credit repair is a necessity. It's a tool. It's a tool, okay? And the problem with what's going on with the FTC, the problems what's going on with the lawmakers that are sitting in the seats now, where they weren't the ones who made the law at the time, but they sit in the seat and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act because, let's face it, credit has been a taboo for how long? Our whole lives. They didn't teach this in school. They didn't teach it. You know, my parents didn't know nothing about, you know, I mean, we heard about this 30-day, you know, they got 30 days to respond, and used to, you know, Home Depot sold it for a second when I was a kid. But we didn't understand. Nobody really understood the whole thing about credit, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and assume why that is. I'm not going to point fingers why that is. But I'm going to say that creates a big misunderstanding. It creates a lot of... So because look at what I'm reading in this affidavit, this complaint, there's a lot of... If there's any truth and merit, okay, then their truth and merit will be there. But there's also a lot of character, defamation of character. Absolutely, there is. And what surprised me is that it's done at a higher level. It's supposedly at the lawmakers themselves, right? Or the ones that are supposed to, you know, see through each and every wording of the law that is to the T. Cross your, you know, your I's, your T's, and dot your I's, because the truth of the matter is that humans are sitting behind the desk of everything. Okay, and so, you know, I'm going to say it, okay, I do credit repair service as well, in it to win it credit solutions, and the way we dispute, I'm going to tell you how I dispute. I took everything I learned and I reference back to the law. And I don't go off course with the law, because that's what's going to win cases. That's what's going to win disputes. That's what's going to tell the judge and show the judge that somebody in this room or somebody has been doing their homework and somebody's not, clearly. So that's the difference between, that's where, that's where you hear a lot of moral turpitude, basically, character, credibility. Someone with a colorful past would automatically be looked down as, as opposed to somebody who's, never had anything come out. So, right. But the pearly gates, hey, we're all gonna meet. We'll all be there, and come humble. So, anyhow, this is it. Okay. Don't try to assassinate my words. Okay, don't assassinate my character, okay, before allowing me to intrigue you a little bit. So I'm going to leave my links to the site. I'm going to leave my links to where you can buy the course today, okay, at a really good deal. So whatever you see written on there, okay, I can price it however I want it, and today you're going to want to take advantage, okay? I woke up, I said, you know what? I'm going to take advantage, okay, until my mentor comes back. I'm going to sit here every day and try to, slowly get your attention and back into the credit game. The credit game never ends. The game of life don't end. The players end, the players, we go and then the new players come, but there's always going to be a player. And that chessboard's always going to be played. So until Biden really, and, all this talk about taking it out of the, the national bureaus and putting it onto one government agency, until that goes down, we have rights, okay? We do have rights. So I'm here to inform you of what your rights are, okay? And that's what I'm going to teach every day. I'm going to teach that every day. I'm going to throw little bits here and there, not to put you on a line or nothing, but that's because that's the only way I'm going to be able to reach out to as many people as I want to help, okay? I really righteously want to help everybody I can, and, I'm not going to promise you, that, I'm not going to promise you that if you do not put your effort into it. Look, here is the thing. If you don't put one foot in front of the other, if you don't care enough about your own life to actually take some control of it, of what you learn, or what is being taught to you, or what is being assisted, whatever assistance you do get, if you were to get credit repair services, if you don't find it in you to care enough about your life, you're going to go right back to the trenches, and that's all that's going to happen. I do not, and I will not, I do not condone the idea of credit repair with the intent to go and defraud, corporate America. That would be illegal. That would be wrong. That's not what I'm all about. I'm not going to sit here and promise, and then we could build you up, rack all this up, so then you could go get a bunch of loans and you get a bunch in debt, and then go ahead and, just get your credit repaired again. It don't work that way. Life just doesn't stop. This clock don't stop. So, we want to move forward. You don't want to take 2 paces back. We've been doing that our whole life. Why would you want to do that again? It just makes no sense, So you get an opportunity to come out of the trench. You get an opportunity to ditch your CPNs. You get an opportunity to shine and make your own social security number shine, and you don't got to pretend to be nobody else or nothing, okay? Because I get it. I know why, most people, try to think that that's the route to go, CPN, because then that way, you get a fresh start. But, you still got the identification problem. You still got the identity theft problem. You still got a lot of problems. There's a lot of, red tape there, and unless, you're willing to peel it all back and go with it, then, clearly, why don't you rep your own brand yourself? You are your brand. You are yourself. Rep that out. Put that truth out there and put your label on it, and whatever it is, product or service that you're selling, or, hey, we don't live in Russia. Dude. We don't live in a communist country to where we can't become millionaires, some of us, or just be happy to where we're at in the middle class, or be happy being poor. We have that freedom here to where, okay, so, let's take the taboo off the credit thing already, all right? Because I'm not scared. I'm not afraid to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to speak my mind. And I'm going to come out here and say it all the time, because I'm making it clear that nobody gets there's just a lot of, I just really, I'm reaching out to a lot of you that's confused, don't know what to think, or just don't know. You look at, bottom line, you don't know nothing about credit education, okay? Or you never would have tried to get into this course, or you never would have tried to even open those doors. Or maybe you're somebody that wants to be with like-minded individuals. That's everything, you know, there's nothing wrong with anything of that nature, okay? That's better. That means that you care. That means that, you know, you're interested. That means that you don't want to be fed a bunch of lies, okay? So, in it to win it Credit Solutions. The links are all there, but you got to bear with me because I am I'm a work in progress, you know? And I said, hey, you know what? Somebody's got to get in this driver's seat and help, you know, this thing keep moving, you know? And the Crusaders, you know, you guys keep doing your thing, and I hope, you know, that one day, you know, you guys get, you know, what you wanted, which is basically, you know, I don't know, justice, however you feel it should be, however you feel should be dealt to somebody. But I'm going to tell you something. I paid a lot of money for that program. I paid a lot, okay? And do you see me crying? Do you see me crying? Am I telling? Dude, because I'm going to tell you something, okay? I can talk right now. I'm here right now. See, this is the product of following that program and now taking advantage of what you paid for. And be able to come out and help people. Help your mom, help your dad. Don't help the strangers then, help family. But help yourself first. It begins with you. All right. Going back to